Hello, welcome to my channel. How are you doing? I'm doing this test impromptu to make sure my camera is working, my computer is working. I have all the material ready. You have here, down here, where it is here, running, where I'm going to be on. And I'm not really hoping for people to join because this is totally impromptu, but I have to get my material ready. I'm just going to set up to monitor my channel here because I get to see the comments much faster. I haven't streamed for a long time, so I'm kind of rusty, you know. And I think I do better when I stream with somebody. But here we are. That's the screen getting ready. And I'm going to show you what I'm planning to do. So if you want to grab a coloring book, your color pencil materials, your fine liners, your markers, whatever you have got, then you can do so and get ready. You're also going to help me out with a couple of unboxings that I have. And I got them yesterday, so they are just in time to be ready for our presentation. Okay, so we have a delay, but you can see on screen some of the prints that I have got that I'm going to start showing you. Okay, I normally do shorts, and in my shorts, what I normally do is that I show you from different people who have them. This is another one that I have completed this year. They are not yet going into the binder that I have. And I also have particular set of new prints. This was kind of a failure because it's very pixelated. So I didn't notice that when I saved this image. But I normally go and choose artists who give free prints. And I monitor the quality. I'm also going to show you different paper to work with. These are papers that I use for the back. And let me see if I can get all my messages here. Okay, there you go. My StreamYard is delayed, but I'll be able to see here in front of my computer. Okay, so there you go. I have also tested different printers. This one is a very, very glossy ink. So I don't know if you can see it shining. So this one is going to be a very good test for the Streamathon. I also have recycled paper, and this paper and ink. This is from my own printer. I have to get a new cartridge very soon. But this paper is recycled, has got a little bit of tooth, and this is the one that I like for printing some of the images. What I'm showing you are images by Eileen Bick. All her books are available on Amazon, generated by, I suppose, AI. So this one is printed on a very, very smooth paper called opaline. This one is also very good for coloring. More recycled paper. This one is by this author. Okay, you can get to see the image and the book. From a page on Facebook called We Create Dreams. This has been the only good page that I have printed from that Facebook page, but I like it. It's also on recycled paper kind of thing. I have other material. This is another opening. We have paper. We have the typical Cocowayo style with not a lot of ink, so it's kind of grayish. More images by Eileen Bick that we can use. And this is another experiment. This is on sandhill cardboard, printed using laser. These are like kind of doodles or scribblings from Pixabay pictures that I want to test as well. And a long time ago, I also printed this image that is very, very helpful for you if you don't want to color grayscale and you want to go directly into other kind of books. I'm thinking about maybe Kirby Rosanes, maybe Selina Fennec. So you can decide on your light and how to apply this. These are old papers and cardboards that I use to protect books or pages. So this is what I have. And let me put this right into my folder so I don't get to lose this. And what else I can show you before starting organizing my material and showing you what we can do. These clear books are good for pages, and they're going to be glossy on screen because they have these plastics. And these are, as we mentioned, free pages from Facebook in some cases. This is an image by Lisa Mitrokin. Follow this tutorial. It was very nice. Printed on gray paper. And I do a lot of things, but I mostly have enough time to color. I use mixed materials, colors, liners, pastels, colored pencils, of course. I have got this year a big interest in practicing how to color skin and fur. So these are images by Eileen Bick, starting from here. And this image, this girl, is also freebie from Facebook. But mostly all the images that I'm showing you right now are by Eileen Bick. And as I said, her books are available on Amazon. So you can find her on Amazon. This is another one by James Sten. I like a lot this girl. Another girl. And the latest one that I finished on Christmas Day was this Santa, also by Eileen Bick. So these clear books are cheap enough, and you can get them on Office Depot, Office Max, Big Stationery. So what are we going to be doing today? I'm going to show you the material that I use, because you don't need a lot of things to start. First of all, the coloring book. You can use fine liners, different brands. I normally have my get-to-go pencils on small bundles with rubber bands. I also have India ink, markers, pencil, extenders, they are good. For the mini pencils, so I have different ones. I tend to use jelly roll or jelly pens, watercolor brushes, different sizes, acrylic markers, different brands. So I put all these all together kind of in bundles, have them around. I also have big color sets, and the ones that I like, I normally get a backup, and this is one that I finally got after 3-4 years it was released. So I got my swatches on top, pasted, and I don't like the trays, so what I did, the same bundles, eliminate the plastic trays, and here I can put another big set of that there weren't artists, and they can go and live happily here, and if I need something, I just take it out from the bundle and put it back. So this is kind of handy. Then what I also use, and I will show you how to work with, is this. This set has been with me for probably years. It was a gift, but you can use any pastel pencil, and you can use a knife to get the pigment for backgrounds. Cotton swabs, cotton in general, very easy to blend. You can use stumps, and you can also grab a set of markers. So this one is good as well. And we are going to be using the water brushes. You don't need a special watercolor markers. These are good enough to blend. You just need the handy water brush, and that's it. You don't need special material. So this set is good, and what I like is the tips. You have the fine one and the broad one. Beautiful set of colors. There are, I think, until 72 or 120. That's good. This one, if you don't want to get the chalks, you can use eyeshadows. What I don't like about eyeshadows is that they are kind of messy. But anyway, there you go. You can also get markers. Ohuhu is the standard. Copic is for professionals. But I have discovered very cheap Chinese brands, and I can get these for less than $1. Twin tips. I got these last week and I forgot to check them. So these are colors that dried, that's why I cross them now. And as I can get them individually, I'll have to remake my swatches, I guess. Powder pink, it looks more like beige. Okay, there you go. At least they're working. They're not dry. So there you go. These are good for certain details and on smooth papers, like the one I mentioned, Opening. They are good. I think I have open here. This is a Christmas card. And the secret is just to keep the edge wet. So grab whatever alcohol markers you have got, have them handy, store them horizontally, do not slant. There are some organizers that keep them slanted, and they are not good for that. They need to be totally flat so the two tips can get ink. What else you can get for coloring in your books? Okay, let's get more sets here. Apart from markers, water-based and alcohol, I have gotten different sets of skin colors. I love this one. This one is also like 20 years old, not very used. And I've got the colors of the world. And the good thing about the skin sets or the portrait sets is that they are not necessarily good for skin. You can use these browns, these pinks, and especially this one. You can use it for animals. It says portraits, but it doesn't exclude animals. Portrait sets like this have a beautiful collection of colors. It includes a chart for you to swatch. So, as you can see, I have used this yellow quite much. And most of these sets are available in Amazon. The Faber-Castell is one of my favorite brands. These are the Eco Soft. Super Soft is available worldwide, and they are similar or practically the same. Here where I live, I have an outlet, a factory store, so I can get any Faber-Castell Professional or Scholar with 20, 40, or sometimes 50% discount. So that's why I love this brand. You can also work in your coloring books with Inktense or watercolor pencils. You just have to be brave. Use little water. Don't get crazy with water, and you're going to be fine. Okay. I also got some years ago a set of the Rembrandt Lyra. This is a small set, and I got these after getting these skin tones. I'm not putting them back because what I'm going to do is put them into pencil cases. So I'm going to move these ones. I'm also, as I mentioned, a fan of Faber-Castell. So I got initially a Polychromos 36 set, and I have been able to buy them individually at the factory store, at the outlet. And like a month ago, I got the Gold Faber. There's an watercolor version, but I already have a lot of watercolors, especially in pencils, so I decided not to get them. And I got these pencil cases from Amazon. So here I have my Polychromos and the Gold Faber. This part doesn't have any rubber, so I think that I'm going to improvise something to get these pencils here and have them protected. Okay, but I liked this so much that I've been chasing some offers on Amazon, and that's exactly what I got. So yesterday I got 2 pencil cases, the same brand. So I'm going to sort my skin colors here and any of my other favorite sets there. And I have chalks. I have a lot of chalks to work with, but I did not have pastel coloring pencils. So after watching a lot of reviews on YouTube, I got this 24 set. It's made in Germany, and this is a brand. Stabilo is a brand that is really good. I have fine liners. So I'm kind of officially unboxing this here. Very informal unboxing, but here you go. What I can see is that my streaming has not stopped, or I'm not having a lot of internet connection, so that is good. Remember that, as you can see here in this strip, I'll be streaming for 2 hours on January the 1st, doing coloring on different pages, coloring books. There we go. Protection. Okay, it's just one tray. There you go. I just moved this around, which was not necessarily good, but anyway. They have got the 24 colors. They are soft and hard at the same time. I have got here, I don't know if I can show it to you, or if I have it here. I bought some months ago a pastel pit pencil, Faber-Castell as well. This one is also very hard, very good. Okay. There we go. So I think I'm going to keep this pencil handy as well. So I'm not going to swatch them today. I'm going to swatch them off camera because here I don't have my paper to swatch them. But if you have chalk pastel coloring pencils, you can use them in coloring books in combination. Okay, there you go. And what else is recommended to have? Knives to sharpen your pencil tips, different sharpeners. Okay, this is a Mexican brand, but it's really good. This one is kind of a frog or a crocodile. It has got also 2 different sizes. And yesterday I finally got this one. That is the Japanese recommended one. So this one is also kind of an unboxing, and I will test it later. And here what is interesting is that you have different sizes. It tells you here, so it's a good idea to keep your box because it tells you where to go. My collection also has Prismacolor Premier, but definitely I don't use Prismacolor Premier or polychromas on coloring books. Those are for professional work, and I prefer to use them for portraits that I sell, and I can guarantee the client that the colors are going to last. So the more sharpeners you have, the better. And here we have one of my pets kind of wondering why I'm talking to her and not looking at her. So there you go. So I decided to get one pink. So I could have here. So these are movable, which is good. Okay, so they have Velcro here and you can put them in place. So that's good. And this one is sewn in. I have some pockets. One with zipper that I really don't use, but two handy pockets. Oops, I just knocked my camera. And these Velcro pencil holders. Okay, I think it's much better like this. There we go. So here we are. So let's start with the small sets. The boxes, I keep the boxes flat and I put them away in the boxes in case I get tired of a set and I want to sell it. I use the original box. And I keep my swatches somewhere here, which is good. And they're not really complicated to get. So we have 3, 6. Okay. So if they are 12, they're going to fit here. Let's start from the back. 804, 803. I don't know what the 804 is. 234. 7. Let's see. This is 803, 802. 804. They're good. This elastic is good enough for what I need. That's why I got these different sets. And I'm thinking about getting another one if I really get used to handling all the pencils all together. So first set there. So there you go. So Faber-Castell, done. I'm going to use this one, the Crayolas. I'm just going to get here the small pencils. With this one I'm going to be very careful taking this out because they are organized in the box. I have the swatches. Having a lot of sun coming from this window, so that's why it's very bright. But let's see what we can do, and let's try and keep this organized enough. This one does not have numbers. That's the only thing that I don't like about the Crayola set. Oh, there's a hidden color here. This one that I was looking for. Oops. If I cannot do it that way, I'll do it this way. there's a risk in breaking. This is a very, very scholar set, so I wouldn't use this for professional portraits, nor the color. They are very, very hard tips. If I need to do a portrait of a person, I'll probably use the thick Lyra set that I have. There you go. Have to wait after January 15 to get more of these handy pencil cases. There you go. First 12 covered. Nice. This is a 24 set. I got it on discount like 2 months ago. And this is going to help me the day of the Streamathon to get colors ready for the different pages, because it would be very complicated to have these black strays all around, even if I get here my, on this side, my additional portable desk is not going to be good enough for handling all the materials, so it will be much better just to have like my big set, my Starjoy set, and these ones handy here. Okay, so here I have all the Crayolas. Okay, there you go. Nice. And these swatches can also go here. Nice. Okay, and I was thinking about using this for keep all the instructions at the bottom of the page. I will flatten this box so I can keep it safe. And these sets are going to be mostly for coloring books, for coloring pages. So here we go. These are organized, so they're not really going to be a big problem. There is a blender on this set, so that's something really, really nice. And it's complicated to get the pencils out. And what I didn't like about this set is not the tones, but the tips. This Jasmine pencil is smaller because that tip broke. And even though I was very careful trying to sharpen the tip, it continued breaking. But anyway, this is probably not a set I will buy again. I liked more the Starjoy. They're softer. They have a very, very good selection of skin tones. And with the Faber-Castell and the other sets that I have, you can fulfill almost every skin tone you can imagine. So I wouldn't really miss not replacing this one. And with the pencil extenders, you can get to use the majority of the colors. Okay. I will probably answer questions on why this portrait set has got blues. But if you're an artist and illustrator, you already know why. But for newcomers into coloring and you want to learn how to color skin, these blues and color correction tones are good exactly for that, for color correction. And I invite you to analyze, to see thoroughly, very carefully, how your skin changes depending on the color of your skin, if it's light or darker. You can see your veins, and you're also going to be able to see how the sun illuminates your skin if you're close to an object with a very bright color like red or blue or orange. That color is reflected, so that's why you cannot have enough color sets for skin, especially if you want to learn or if you want to sell portraits. And I normally prefer graphite for portraits, but some people, especially asking for pets, they like to have color portrait. And this section that I'm just covering goes beautifully here. So here we have these plastic trays are horrible, but I normally keep them within the set. This one is going to be that flat, but it's going to be kept together and it's going to go into storage for spacing issues. Okay. So here we are, and I'm not going to take out this set. Actually, what I'm going to do is that this set stays like this. So I have here my skin colors all together onto one set. So there you go. And this one is not difficult to close, but certainly. And the pink is going to help me remember that here I have my skin tones. Okay, so what I missed to accommodate is this. And I think I'm also going to accommodate the Carbothello. So this is going to be another pencil case with different brands. It's going to have the polycolors, the aquarelle, Carbothello, the things that I don't want to separate. The gold favor. I don't want to separate them from here. I like them all together here. So I'm thinking what I could do here. Because I don't want to be grabbing two different sets. I want to create a strip with elastic. I have enough elastic, not maybe of this color. And I would like to paste it here so I can have like a harder background So I'm going to use some of my creativity and cardboard that I have here. I have also some extra fabric. So who knows? So meanwhile, I'm going to keep this set like this. I have to be very careful. Remember that even though your pencils are on a set like this, they can fall, they can break, and when they break, you really, really suffer. I have these cards. The package is torn, but I have 24. So it's probably going to be good because I cannot find. I have this one as well. This is normal cardboard. Let me check my timing. 40 minutes. Goody. They're the same thickness. So I'm going to use these to swatch this later, I guess. And I'm going to include here the pastel pit. I do have a lot of watercolor pencils. I'm going to show you my other sets that I keep with rubber bands. And this is another set that I treasure a lot. And it's not available anymore, at least not these type of things. Oh, sorry. Look at the mess here. The twistable, you can find them on Amazon, but these tips, the thin ones, are not available anymore. So this is of course berries color, so I'm not to use them that much. And I have the Derwent watercolors. They're quite good. I keep them also in a bundle so I can carry them. That's the idea, to carry them and do some painting, light painting. Let me see what else I have here. The Inktense, I have the 72 set, and what I normally do, or what I did here, is just to put 20 something of my favorites. I'm going to change these swatches, and I will not put the Inktense in cages or pencil cases like this. It's a very nice blue, by the way. Okay. Keep the Inktense here so they don't fall. Let's revise this. Kind of happy with the size of these pencil cases. Nice. They're not necessarily probably the best brand ever, but they have this Velcro kind of thing. And for me, they're handy. I have all my colors ready to use. And I'm going to start here with the polycolors. They have got here an order. So I'm going to use this one. Okay. I'm going to use this order. 13. Then we go to 21. Light orange. This is 20. The German names are interesting. Let's see, this is the black. This one goes at the back. Light blue. Then we go into Prussian blue. I normally stream and then I lose like a lot of subscribers, but well, what can I do? Very little. Oh, sap green first, and then apple green. Okay, this is going to give me more flexibility in using these colors. Because sometimes I don't use them because I have to get different sets and it's a little bit complicated. Here in the middle, I'm going to put the Carbopello. This looks so nice. And I loved the demonstrations by artists on YouTube using them. And a pastel pencil should not have a very, very sharp tip, by the way. Okay, so they need to have kind of a blunt tip. They are not for details, they are for bigger areas. You want details, use a color pencil with a hard core. If you want something creamy, definitely go for Prismacolor, but the Star Joys have kind of a medium tip. They're good for details and they're not that expensive. They're not necessarily professional for commissions that you want to sell. This one has got, you can get to see that the pinks, the violets and purples don't have, and this blue, they don't have a lot of light fastness. So unless you're going to do a portrait of someone blue, then these colors are not really that needed. But this has got a good selection of tones for both landscapes, skies, and forests, fields. Okay, I'm going to keep my streaming close to just 1 hour. Okay, here we are. Here I'm going to put, they are not necessarily the same category, but the aquarelle that I have certainly used, as you can get to see. I like the grip on these pencils. Okay, let's see. Here I don't have swatch charts. I started the other way around with these, but I have browns, blacks. So let's reorganize this. Let's get the blues, the greens, and the yellow, orange, and yeah, we start with the peach. Okay, another empty one, and here I'm going to keep the pastel pit. So this one's ready, has got a space, but I'm going to get another set. So here we are. Okay, so I'll do my swatching of the Carpatello. I'll put all my boxes away in special places, and I'll redo my markers. So I think I'm going to end the stream here, and don't forget to follow all the streamers during the Streamathon. I'm going to be working with different color papers, different images, showing you how you can work with all different images, from very heavy grayscale images like this to images with barely any shadows, different papers and different inks, and different techniques that you can use. So thank you very much for watching, and have a nice evening, afternoon, morning if you're watching this in playback. See you around. Bye.